We saw they're excited about playing this game, and when you get
to another bonus edition of Upon Further Review. And in this edition, we'll be talking about the Cincinnati Bengals at the Houston Texans. And we just started a new format last week where during the Upon Further Review, I'll be doing Madden gameplay. So I'll be kind of multitasking here, doing the Upon Further Review and at the same time playing Madden and playing as the team that I'm picking. And I'm picking the Houston Texans in this game, so I'm going to be playing as the Texans against the Bengals. In this game, if you want to watch it, the real game, it's going to be on November 23rd at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and you can watch that on CBS. So in this game, coming into the game, the Bengals are 6-3-1, and the Texans are 5-5. So the Bengals are in first place in the AFC North, and the Texans are in second place in the AFC South. So here we go with the kickoff, and they're going to be kicking it off to me. The Bengals actually started off the season 3-0. At that point, they were riding high. Everybody was talking about they were one of the best teams. I was saying the same thing. They went into their bye week, though. Let's just go real quick. They won in Baltimore in week 1, and then they won in Cincinnati against the Falcons and the Titans. And so then they went into their bye week in week 4. And coming out of the bye week, they went to New England. They got blown up by the Patriots. Then in week 6, they ended up hosting the Panthers, and they played to a tie. So then after the tie, they ended up going to Indianapolis, and they lost to the Colts. They got shut out. But then in week 8, they hosted the Ravens, and they got their first win of October after being undefeated in September. But they beat the Ravens, and they completed the season sweep over Baltimore, their division rivals, and that's a huge reason why they're in first place. They then beat Jacksonville, who came into town, and then they ended up hosting the Browns, and they lost to the Browns. But last week, they got a huge win on the road in New Orleans. The Saints are a tough team to beat, even with the below 500 record. So they don't usually lose in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Look at that Arian Foster with a huge run right there, picking up the first down. He's actually having a pretty big season. We'll be talking about that in a moment. We'll be going over his stats. But he is definitely a key to the Houston Texans' success. Well, let's look at Houston, actually, their schedule so far and how they got to this point. They started off 2-0. They were 2-0 last year, too, but then they ended up, we know what happened, I won't get into that. But they started off 2-0 by beating the Redskins in Houston, then going to Oakland to beat the Raiders. And then in week 3, they went to New York and they lost to the Giants. In week 4, they hosted the Bills and they won. And they were 3-1 at that point, but then they went on a 3-game losing streak. That all started when they lost the Battle of Texas to the Cowboys in overtime by just a field goal. It was a tight game, but that started off a 3-game losing streak. The Colts came into Houston and beat them by just 5 points. And then they went to Pittsburgh and lost by a touchdown to the Steelers. So all 3 of those losses during that stretch all were within 1 possession, as they lost just by 3 points, 5 points, and 7 points. Kind of an interesting thing there, 3, 5, 7, right? But they then bounced back in the win column, going to Tennessee, beating the Titans in week 8. They then lost, though, to Philadelphia. The Eagles came into Houston, and they picked up the victory. Then they had their bye week in week 10, and then they went to Cleveland in week 11 just last week, and that was Ryan Mallett's first start at quarterback, and they got the win. Alfred Blue, he had 156 rushing yards. Arian Foster is back, though, so we'll see, with the 2 of them in the backfield, they should have some success. Also, now that they got Ryan Mallett under center, things are looking better, too, for the Texans. What to do.
Play clock's running down.
Damn, I got to call a timeout. Didn't want to have to burn a timeout right there, but we would have got to delay a game. It's kind of caught up looking at all the stats. That's what happens when you multitask. But it's all good. It's all to the good. Alright, here we go. 3rd and 3. Let's be kind of a long field goal. It would be, what, a 58-yard attempt if it was a field goal from right here. Alright, let's see if we get the first down. Play action. Oh yeah, there we go. First down. Andre Johnson. Ryan Mallett. And that's a big part of why I'm picking the Texans is Ryan Mallett. Last week I actually didn't pick him, but I didn't know that Ryan Mallett was going to start when I made that pick originally. But we know fully well now Ryan Mallett's going to be the quarterback moving forward, and I like the Texans. I actually picked them a lot, but that defense, you know, the Texans can beat anybody really, especially with their running game, with their defense. All they need is a quarterback that's not going to blow it. And that's the thing, Ryan Fitzpatrick, it's like he not only can he not win a game, he loses games. So that's why they had to switch quarterbacks. And Ryan Mallett looking really solid in his first start. He's got a big arm too, and they got some really good receivers there with Andre Johnson and DeAndre Hopkins. So look for him to air that out. But let's go over the actual numbers, though. When we look at the passing proficiency for both teams, when it comes to passing yards per game, the Bengals are 21st and the Texans are 27th. But here the first quarter just came to a close in our game. That says Reliant Stadium. It's now called NRG Stadium. It's no longer Reliant. They switched sponsors on the stadium. That's what happens when you got sponsors as the names, right? You wouldn't have that back in the day, right? They never changed the name of Candlestick. It's always, you know, their Soldier Field, but of course they got sponsors along with stuff, you know, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, so the Bengals are 21st and the Texans are 27th in passing yards per game, and then we look at passing defenses, the Bengals are 20th and the Texans are 31st. Although that's going to be a surprise to most people. Most people wouldn't expect them to be so bad, but the Texans let up a lot of passing yards. And you got to give the edge to the Bengals when it comes to passing the ball. And then we look at the running attacks of both these teams. The Bengals are 9th and the Texans are 3rd. So both these teams can run the ball really well. When we look at running defenses, the Bengals are 28th and the Texans are 16th. So these two teams are running the ball really well, but the Bengals can't really stop the run. The Texans stop it somewhat, and so you gotta give them the edge when it comes to running the ball. Definitely the edge goes to the Texans, in large part Arian Foster.
Flying out of position.
Let's try to get this first down. Holy cow, we did it. I wasn't sure if that was going to work, but it did. First down. Alright, so with the Texans, I mean, you see there, they let up a lot of yards on the through the pass and on the ground. Although I said, you know, the Texans have the edge on the ground, Bengals have the edge through the air. But the Texans have kind of a bend but don't break type of defense. Let's actually look at that. And when it comes to scoring, both these teams are really evenly matched when it comes to putting points on the scoreboard. The Bengals are 16th and the Texans are 15th, so they're right there when it comes to putting points up. But then when it comes to points allowed, the Bengals are 15th, still middle of the road, but the Texans are 8th. So that's where it comes into play, into factor, that bend but don't break philosophy, where they let up a lot of yards, especially through the pass, but they don't let up touchdowns. They hold teams to field goals, so that's where they have success. Oh, look at that Johnson touchdown. Yes, touchdown Texans. Andre Johnson doing it with his size, with his height. Right there, Andre. And he's no longer the coach. It's Bill O'Brien, but he's still the coach. Although over the years he's come under scrutiny, but he's a really good coach. Look at that, boom! He's so tall when they had him, he fell in the end zone. How about that? What a touchdown! Yeah, so the edge in scoring goes to the Texans because of their defense. So this team's pretty evenly matched. You know, Bengals are better at passing the ball. Of course, that's with Fitzpatrick. You know, it's a whole new quantifiable exponent. You can't really, or unquantifiable, I guess, because you only have the one game to really judge Mallett by, so you don't really know, moving forward what he's going to do, what's his production going to be. But really, with the way this Texans team is built, Ryan Mallett doesn't really have to do a lot. All he has to do is not turn over the ball. Just don't fumble it. Just don't throw interceptions. And the running game and the defense will take care of the rest. Because Fitzpatrick, he was 11 touchdowns and 8 interceptions is where he was at. Almost sacked him. You saw that getting after. And it looks like he might be in this game, Jadeveon Clowney. We might finally see him come back and get in the field and get some action. So it'll be interesting to see how that all works out. We won't really know until Sunday. But the Texans, 5-5, they're getting healthy at the right time. Another shotgun pass. Oh, wide open. Found the man. Didn't get any pressure on him. Yeah, as I was saying, Fitzpatrick, though, he throws almost as many interceptions as touchdowns. Plus, he's a fumble waiting to happen. He doesn't really protect the ball really well when he's back in the pocket. He doesn't really avoid the rush very well either. He's not very good at reading defenses, and that's why he's out. Just, I'll tell you, they would have a better record for sure. He lost them some games. But luckily, they're at 5-5, and they're still in the mix. And that's why they had to make the switch when they did and go to Ryan Mallett. Already, his first game, you saw they won. Because, not big numbers, but 211 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. That'll get the job done. That's what they need. Just somebody to do, not to lose the game, basically. Just don't lose it. Yes! Look at that. Oh, look at all those Texans. Big, huge sack for the defense.
Can they protect their quarterback?
And they're rushing back to the line. Here we go, coming back with more pressure. Oh, they found the open man. Oh, no, missed tackle. Oh, my goodness. What a huge play after that sack. Look at that. Andy Dalton unfazed. Big play. Man, I should have called a timeout after that sack. Wow. Look at that. He found the open man. Oh, missed tackle. That's enough of that replay. Yeah, I better just call a timeout. My defense is tired. Well, it looks like the Bengals might get something going here. We'll see. Actually, let's look at the stats real quick. Pick a play. Andy Dalton has 2,180 yards passing on the season, 11 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. So that's actually pretty close to the numbers we were seeing. Oh, look at that. That's close to the numbers we were seeing from Fitzpatrick, actually. But obviously the Bengals have a lot more invested in Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton, though, I mean, it's tough to... You have people who detract. You have people who stick up for him. I'm kind of more in the camp that I think he's got talent. I think he actually is the guy. Just, it's a tough league. It's the thing. You're not always going to produce. He's still young is the thing, too, Everybody wants, their quarterback to be Andrew Luck. Well, not everybody's Andrew Luck. Not everybody just comes right into the league and just dominates. It's a rare thing, but it seems that there's not necessarily a lot of patience with a lot of people these days, especially around the league. But it seems that if you do have patience, you'll be rewarded. I mean, you wonder how long it's going to last, if they can get this going. But they're in first place right now, so it's not like, look at that touchdown. There we go, Andy Dalton touchdown. Yeah, like I said, they're in first place, so that's the thing that's funny about the Bengals. At least when people are talking about Dalton or talking about Marvin Lewis, I think it's funny because they do have success. I mean, just because you don't win a Super Bowl does not make you unsuccessful. They were winning the division last year. They did, lose to the Chargers, but in that first game, but still,
The Bengals
That's
now
just,
with the extra
you know,
point
you
to
can't,
tie
not
the
everybody,
game.
only one team can win the Super Bowl. Only one team can be the champs. There can be only one. It's like the Highlander, you know. So, but right here we got a tie game. The Bengals came right down. This game should be very competitive. I don't think we're going to see a blowout on either end. So I'm picking the Texans to win this one, especially with Ryan Mallett. So they got the defense, they got a running game, and they're not going to make too many mistakes. So they should be able to force some turnovers on defense. Maybe their defense ends up scoring too. You know, J.J. Watt always makes a big play every single game. At least one, if not a couple big plays. The guy definitely makes his presence felt. And so, you know, he's going to, when he does those kind of plays, those are game changers. The only problem was before is that Fitzpatrick would neutralize the big plays by J.J. Watt by screwing things up, and then, you know, it would be all for naught. Again, that's why they had to. Oh, did he? No, that was kind of a bad decision. But anyway, yeah, that's why they had to get rid of Fitzpatrick, because they're playing too good on defense to be losing the way they were by just mistakes on offense. There's dumb mistakes too. But here we go. Let's see if we can get on the board. Even a field goal before halftime would be nice.
Heaving it down the field.
Oh.
And they can't connect.
What a good job by the defensive back that
Nice
time.
play by the
Ball
D.
was thrown beautifully down the field. High arcing
Nice
ball,
play by
but
the D.
defensive back in great position, knocks it down.
The
Third and
Texans need
10.
to get to the 35 to pick
Doing
up a
pretty
first.
good on third down.
Martin's a
See if we
receiver
can keep
in
that
the
success
slot.
rolling
Third
here on
down
third
and
down.
10.
No, interception. Lamar, oh my goodness.
He's brought down.
Well, we were talking about turnovers, but we didn't mean that kind.
Everything. You gotta be big enough to get in
Ryan
and stop
Mallett,
the
the
run,
rookie, with
and
the
also
interception.
athletic enough
Lamar
to
picking
be
it
able
off.
to get in
Bad
position and
pass.
make
That was on
an
me.
interception. Good job by the linebacker.
But there we go. Turnover right there before the end of the first half. Hopefully they don't get some points on the board. That would not be good. That would not be good.
Jones is lined up now as a slot receiver. He'll fire it out to the left.
Uh-oh.
The Bengals get
Watch
first
out.
down. That timeout by the offense.
Oh my god. Oh look, it's an Aaron Rodgers sighting. You know what's gonna happen. There he is. Aaron Rodgers, the Gatorade guy. Holy cow. How about that? Aaron Rodgers, he's everywhere. You cannot play a game without an Aaron Rodgers sighting in this Madden.
Jones
too
in
funny.
the slot.
They always gotta have Aaron
Dalton's
Rodgers.
got the football after the
Ooh,
play.
wide open. Did he get it?
Let his
Nope.
feet are out of bounds.
He didn't. He was out of
Well, quarterback
bounds.
that time tried to squeeze it
Alright.
into tight coverage, but no can
Man,
do.
they're already in
The
field goal
coverage
range. I
good.
can't believe that pick.
Ball's incomplete.
Well, it was a bad pass. Alright, let's see what we gonna get going here.
The defense comes out of the nickel.
Got 4 wide in the shotgun. Here comes the pass rush.
To the fingers to the right side.
Tackle him! Oh my god! What a horrible tackle. Non-tackle. Touchdown Bengals. Look at that. They turned the turnover into 7 points. That's the kind of stuff you gotta do to win. Turn turnovers into touchdowns.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field.
Look
These
at that.
wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas, and even
Who
though you
is
get tight
that?
coverage,
Let's just
they're
pretend
so
that's
quick,
Mohamed
they can
Sanu.
get open and make the catches.
Go ahead, Bengals. Kick the kick. Do what you gonna do, Bengals.
Is good.
But they've been getting some good production on the ground, though. Jeremy Hill has 556 yards rushing. Giovanni Bernard 446, and he's coming back. They both got 5 touchdowns. Over for Houston, Arian Foster has 822 yards rushing. He's also got 229 yards receiving, so he's got over 1,000 total yards on the season for Arian Foster. DeAndre Hopkins got 764 yards receiving with 4 touchdowns. Andre Johnson 631 yards with only 1 touchdown. So Foster has 10 total touchdowns, 7 on the ground, and he's got 3 receiving. So Foster getting it done. Let's see, Hail Mary. He's gonna go for the Hail Mary. who's who.
Thomas going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down and 10. Andre Johnson on the deep pass.
Oh, just a big crowd of people.
Nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Yeah, why would we want to see the replay of that?
But the defensive
I'm gonna do
backfield
Hail
was
Mary.
not fooled.
Hail Mary's stupid.
All over at that time.
I don't know why I even bothered.
That was like shadow defense. Wherever the
Let's just
receiver
go
was
for a
going,
pass.
the
Try to. We got
defense was
timeout.
right next to him. Great job. Let's go. Second down and 10.
Boom, over the middle. They let it. Alright, that was our last timeout. We only got 7 seconds here. What to do? 35. That's a 50. Oh no, 48? No. That'd be a 53-yard field goal attempt.
Offense ready for action.
Screw it, let's go for it.
timeout.
53-yarder. Can we make the 52-yarder?
The Texans getting set to add 3 to the board.
Ooh, I don't know if he's got enough leg on that one. No good. And there's even 2 seconds left? No. Even worse. Oh my goodness. If they score here, that will be so
The
fucked
Bengals
up.
offense heads
Oh my
on to the
God.
field.
Come on, Texans.
They come out in the dime
They're
package.
looking to score too.
Now first and 10. He's going deep. Jonathan
Oh,
Jones
interception. Hey, well, now at least we evened it up on the
That
picks.
does it for the first half. Texans trail
So now it's halftime, and the Bengals are up by 7. There's J.J. Watt. What's he gonna do? We gotta get him on the get a big play from J.J. Gotta pick J.J. actually. So yeah, there's the halftime. Let's go. Let's do this. I don't even want to see any highlights. Let's just go right to the second half. Get this game going.
are ready to return the
We got to
kick.
kick off to them, so we're gonna need some defense here. Gotta get JJ going. Gotta get a big defensive stop. Oh, there we got him. Looks like he's gonna fumble for a second there. It's like, oh yeah, let's do this. Yeah, okay. Come on, let's play the freaking game already.
The Bengals now bring their
There's
offense
JJ.
back onto the field
There we
for
go.
the next
Let's
drive.
get on JJ Watt. Try to get in the backfield
Jones is
here.
lined up in the slot. First and 10. They hand it off to the running back.
Stuffed him for a 1-yard run. We're just going to try and bring J.J. Watt at him every play here.
Everybody stays at
Try to
home.
see if we
They
can
stay
get
in their
going
gap,
with the big
and they hold
guy.
that run to a short gain.
There he is, J.J. Watt.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
Here we go.
Looks around.
Oh,
Reaches
get him.
out.
Oh, yeah. Somehow we got him stopped short. I don't know how we did that, but it's 3rd and 2. Big play right here.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL,
right.
they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
Man, let's see what happens here. Alright, let's stop him here, stuff the run.
3rd down on the way.
Who will stop the run? Nobody. What the crap?
Up another inch.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been
Freak.
terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are
Jesus.
tiring this defense out.
Where was my defense there? Where was my D? What were they doing? I mean, I thought it was a decent play call, but I guess not. I guess
Huge
what?
set of downs now after
Guess
picking
what?
up the first on the
What?
ground. Back to the ground now on first down.
Yeah, they picked up 3. They're just chipping away with Giovanni. They're just trying to run down the clock. Those sons of guns. They know what they're doing. Alright. Come on, JJ. Need JJ Watt. Let's come up with a big
Second
play.
down coming up.
JJ Watt.
We'll run it with them
Oh,
again.
JJ's just getting blocked. JJ blocked. He got another 3 yards, and now it's 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. And they're going to nobody in the backfield. That's kind of crazy. Kind of nuts, man. What the heck are they doing?
The Bengals get set at the line, needing to get to the 46.
Alright, let's see here. We gotta get JJ on the pass rush.
Jones, a receiver in the slot. Trying to clamp down
It's a
here
big
on 3rd
play.
and 4. Trying to work that left side.
Oh, damn it, Swearinger.
Another 3rd down
Fuck,
conversion.
man, he was right there. Right
What a nice
friggin'
catch
there
by
to
the
stop
receiver.
him.
Getting past the yard markers,
frick?
makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Can't believe he didn't make this tackle. Damn it, man. Right there. Should have had that. Come on, JJ. Let's do something here.
Jones is lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st and 10.
Boom! Fumble! Oh, what the heck? They got the ball. What the heck?
Just when you
Look at
thought
this
they
play
made
right here.
a
Where's our
costly
replay of that?
turnover, they're
Boom,
able to
blowing 'em up.
somehow recover the football.
Cushion causing the fumble, but nobody picked it up. But they picked it up, actually.
To the bench. That's where this man is going.
All right, let's right there. That's the end of the 3rd quarter, and the Bengals are still up 14-7.
And that's gonna
Yep.
do it for the
Okay.
3rd
Let's just
quarter.
get this
We'll be
going
back
here.
from the
Yep.
site of Super
Okay.
Bowl 38 here in
Let's play the
Houston
game.
For the start of the 4th after the break.
Man, I'm bringing the pressure. Come on, JJ. For that play, we got to be inspired to force a fumble and get the recovery.
To the line for the 7th play of the
JJ.
drive.
Come on, hike the ball, buddy.
Final quarter underway now.
Yes, get him.
They got him behind the
Defense. All right, let's get a stop here at 3rd and 12.
His vision was terrible. He makes the wrong decision, and it cost his team yards lost.
Alright, let's see what we can get going on here. They're 100% on 3rd down, so we gotta come up with a big
Late in the
stop.
4th, and the offense is
This
just
is the
trying to
play.
stay on the lead.
This is the play. It all comes down to this right here, this moment. We gotta come up with a big stop on 3rd and 12. They're trying to run down the clock. They know what's up. Come on, JJ. JJ. JJ, what up?
Looking for a receiver on the left side.
Oh, yes, we stopped them short.
You near midfield, it's 4th down. What do you do?
Replay, should
I got
replay.
the answer.
All right, we're gonna get the ball back here, and we're gonna have a chance to tie this one up. So they're punting the ball, and it's right before the 2-minute warning. Well, I guess I would have took that though. It bounced out of bounds for the touchback. So now we gotta go 80 yards to tie this game up. Interesting to see how this goes.
The Texans will come to the line. Still a very
Plenty of
close
time
game
on the
here in
clock.
4th
2
quarter.
minutes is like
The
a
score is
lifetime in
14
Madden.
to 7. Rams, a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield.
Yeah, Thomas. There we
Gets
go.
the
First down. It's a good start to the drive, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Now we've got 67 yards to pay dirt. Alright, here we go. Going in the shotgun. We're going to bring some play action right here. See if they bite. Oh, they bought. Oh, yes. Thomas with another big catch in traffic. Bringing the ball up to midfield right here. All the way into the Bengals territory at the 47.
Good job by the offense.
Alright, let's see we get going. Mike Thomas. He's coming up clutch on this drive.
Let's see what they do here.
Back in the shotgun.
Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Arian Foster out of the backfield. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? You gotta be shitting me, man.
What a play. Snickers is the proud sponsor.
Oh, the Bengals defense comes up with a huge turnover, but I thought that was bullshit. Lamar's happy about it. Eagles happy. Where's our replay? They didn't even show it. I didn't hit the button. I gotta call timeout even just so they'll freaking challenge it. The booth has to challenge. They didn't even show me a replay there. I didn't hit no buttons. It's funny, right? Because they know it's funny. They know they just fucked me over, and that's why they didn't even show me the fucking replay. God damn it. This, man, I swear I don't suck it. Go watch the Green Bay, Minnesota game. Oh, man. What the fuck? I called timeout. I don't want to pick a play. Yes, booth review. Let's see this. Show me I'm wrong. Show me I'm wrong. Let's see here. There's the coaches. Even though Kubiak ain't their coach, it's Bill O'Brien. He's down. There, his knee is down. Let's see here, right there. The knee goes down. The knee's down. I don't know. That's one of those ones where if you're a Bengals fan, you'd be like, oh, the ball was coming loose. But if you were a Texans fan, you'd be like, the knee's down. You know, some of those, oh, look, boom, yes. Told you. Ruling on the field overturned. That's right.
I think if you left it up to the coaches,
I had to burn my damn timeout to get it, but which is kind of bullshit. Like, did I have to call a timeout for them to do the right thing? They should just goddamn do the right thing anyway. If you don't call a timeout, though, then you're just effed. Alright, here we go.
Second and 4. Working that left side.
Thomas again coming up huge. What a friggin' catch by Thomas.
When you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Ooh, what to do here? Alright, let's do this.
Ready to take advantage of this golden
What's gonna happen here?
From the red zone.
I like this play. I think we're looking good.
With 2 timeouts remaining.
Johnson just shy of the first down. Time winding down. This game looks like it might go to overtime. We'll see.
Always a good job.
Of course, they're going to show another replay, right?
Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
Huh. Alright, time winding down. What's going to happen?
Offense lines up here.
Play action. And then passing it to him. Arian Foster, touchdown, Texans. Woo! Yes, Arian Foster. Look at that, we were to play action, and then we throw it to him, and he made the moves, and we got in the end zone, touchdown, and this game is tied at 14 apiece. Right there's the replay. We didn't really want to see too much replays. There we go. That's enough. Here we go. Sorry about that, folks. Hopefully that's the play of the game, and we'll see it again later. 32 seconds left on the clock. Ryan Mallett. Look at that. It's funny. That's almost kind of like his numbers from last week. But 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. That's what happened last week. Of course, the yards are a little bit funky because these are shorter simulations, you know. Oh, whoa, what the heck? There we go. Now look at the Bengals, though. They got some time on the clock. What's going to happen here? We've had trouble stopping them so far. We need the defense to come up big. That's the Texans. Their defense is the strength of their team. Of course, they said they bend, they don't break. Right here, they can't even bend. They gotta just hold them down. Looks like they might just run the clock out and go to overtime, though. I think they might be settled for that. What the heck? What the heck? Are you fucking shitting me? What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck was that? I cannot believe we had him tackled like 80 yards ago. What the hell? He was right there. Man, poor tackling by the Texans. What is up with this? Jesus, man. Like, goddamn. What the hell? Look at that. He had him. And then look at that. The holding, they didn't call it. But, oh, man. Wow. I'm calling a timeout. I can't believe this just happened. They're already in field goal range. That is messed up. That's so cheap that Madden just did that shit. It was like, oh yeah, you got that touchdown, fuck you. That's really what it is too. Is that they just said fuck you.
First down here.
Fuck you,
After the
man.
run.
God damn it.
On first down, it's
That was some horse shit.
The
I believe they just
Bengals elect
fucked
to
me
take
like
a
that.
timeout here before the second
Hey,
down.
and there's Aaron Rodgers. He's the Gatorade guy. Just when you need him to brighten your day, Aaron Rodgers shows up to give you a chuckle. Man, I cannot believe that they just ripped that run off of me like nothing. That was so fucked up. That's not what the Texans don't be doing that. Their defense actually comes up clutch when they need them to. Oh my God. Might as well just go ahead and score. Might as well just let them in the end zone at that point. Fuck. This is crazy. The Texans can't tackle to save their life all of a sudden. Very uncharacteristic of the Texans defense. Like, they're not even gonna fuck around. They just... What was the flag? I don't even know. Was it a false start? Are they backing themselves up probably on purpose? So they just backed themselves up so that way that they could make sure to make it an easier attempt. Yeah, that's what they were doing. That's funny, man. The computer is pretty dang smart in this game. It's kind of crazy. That's cool though, you know, that they do smart stuff. Wow. What a turn of events. It looked like it was going to overtime. I thought we had them for sure. And then that huge run by Giovanni Bernard. He just ran it right down the field. Shit makes me curious. His long on the season, Giovanni Bernard had an 89-yard run. So... he's capable of doing that. It's not out of the realms of possibility. Alright, well, here we go. 3 seconds. 3 seconds on the clock. One last shot. That's the guy who's been doing it, Thomas, on that last drive. But what will happen here? Gonna go with shotgun. Clear it out. That's the play right there. Here it is. Our last shot.
And this will probably wrap up the game. First down and 10.
Airing it out. Yes! Did he get it? Did he get it? Touchdown! Oh my God! What? Holy shit! Thomas did it. Ryan Mallett on the last play. 3 seconds left. Touchdown, Texans. Holy cow. What a comeback. What a victory. Pulling it out at the end. Woo! That was nuts. Look at this replay. Airing it out, Ryan Mallett. He's got a big arm. That's what they say. He's got the arm. And look at there. He throws the touchdown. Airs it out. Only 3 seconds left on the clock in this game. They needed a touchdown to win it. They were without a field goal range. They were down by 3. And we did it. The Texans did it. I did it as the Texans. Ryan Mallett to Thomas. Touchdown. Holy cow. Whew. And there is no time on the clock. And this game comes to a close with the final score. Houston 21, Cincinnati 17. What a dramatic come-from-behind victory. It looked like it was going to overtime when we came down there and tied it up. With just like a half a minute left. They had 28 seconds on the clock. Giovanni Bernard ran them all the way down. They went for the field goal on 1st and goal. They even took the penalty to back themselves up. There was only 9 seconds on the clock when they kicked that field goal to go ahead by 3. Then we got the ball with 3 seconds. One play right there at midfield because they did that squib kick. And the huge pass, Mike Thomas comes up clutch on that drive to tie the game. And then with that final play, airing it out, Ryan Mallett to Thomas right here. Here it is again, the play of the game. Look at that. Aired it out. Whew. What a gun. What an arm. What a catch. Diving catch into the end zone. What an insane, crazy finish to this game. Can you believe it? Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in miracles? Oh, there's the final score right there. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more content such as this, subscribe, as we're bringing you upon further reviews and recaps for all the games in the NFL this season and through the playoffs. We do other stuff as well. Leave a comment. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a good day and have a great weekend and enjoy all of the sports.